flame on. Hey guys, how's it going? It's Luke here, back again with part 2 in my Human Torch cosplay series. Again, Human Torch is a character I've always wanted to do a cosplay of, and I'm really excited to share with you guys that my suit has arrived, my custom designed suit. Before I get into it, I just want to give a shout out to the guy who designed it. His name is Ben Harland. He goes by Cyanmandesigns on Instagram, if you can see that. And he designs amazing patterns for custom suits. Like, for example, there's mine right there, if you can see. Really fantastic work he did on this. He's only 19 years old. He's from the UK. So talented. Can't thank him enough for all the work he did on this, because he literally took my concept art that I showed in my last video, replicated it perfectly for this pattern. I sent the pattern to Zentai Zone. They made me the suit in about two and a half weeks, and it arrived last week. I was just in California. I just got back the other day, so I'm making this video. Now, before I get into the full reveal of the suit on me, I just want to show the boots and the gloves that I got for this thing. They haven't arrived yet, but these are the things that I got. I got these nice kind of pair of half leather, half sort of lycra gloves. I wanted the contrast between the leather and the kind of the matte finish on the suit, just to add some more variety and contrast, and also just make it a little more less like a spandex suit. And the boots, I got these nice motorcycle touring boots. The boots I got for my Robin, if you remember, those were heavy duty, like high top motocross boots, and they looked great, but they were really uncomfortable to wear. I couldn't flex my toes at all. They were really stiff. They hurt my feet really bad. These are supposed to be very comfortable. They're a little bit lower around the calf than my other boots, and I just like the way they look, and I think they kind of go with this sort of space design that I took on doing the suit. Without further ado, let's look at it. So, here it is. Here's my custom Fantastic Four suit, designed by me, and then the pattern designed by Ben. I just love this thing. I really loved my design. It took me a while to finalize exactly how I wanted it to look, but just the way he turned it into an actual suit, I'm still not over like the shock of seeing, you know, my design in physical form. It's so cool. I wanted him to add muscle shading to it because it just adds more definition and it makes you look a little bit more like a superhero. And it looks really good when it's on, and I have the muscle suit on underneath it. It just looks really fantastic. That was not intentional. In case you didn't watch my first video about this suit, I'll just briefly go over my design choices again. I really wanted to have sort of a modern take on the old, you know, classic Fantastic Four white suits with the blue and white, so that's why I have the big bold white 4 and these lines that go around the arms. The lines are an homage to the movie suits. They had black bands going around the arms and across the chest, so I liked that look and I wanted it to be on this suit because it's bold and it's white and it kind of stands out. It's kind of like the white spider on the PS4 Spider-Man suit. It's just an original design, and I really liked how it looked since the get-go when I first started designing this. That's the one thing that stayed the same. And I took inspiration from, you know, modern sort of MCU suits with a lot of panelings and piping details. If we just take a look at the texture on this thing, he added just this beautiful hexagon pattern, which I asked him to do on the light blue areas, and it just looks amazing. He then added like this smaller sort of honeycomb-ish shape on the darker blues. And then on the whites, I didn't even ask for this, on the whites he added like a white carbon fiber look. And it just looks so good. I'll zoom in even further to show you. It's kind of getting blown out in my lighting, but you can see that it's got this nice carbon fiber look. And I'll show you the dark blues again, like on the highlighted sections. It just, I love it. It looks so good. I'm trying my best to show it, you know, in this type of format. I'm gonna put it on, obviously. I mean, you saw it on me in the intro clip. So I just got a basic, you know, straight back zipper on this thing instead of a U shape, which I would normally get for like a Spidey suit or something, because frankly it's easier getting into it this way, and it just has a little collar. But what I'm gonna do is, I think I'm going to cover this with like some pleather or like a faux leather sort of material and kind of redefine it a little bit, just to go with the gloves and the boots, kind of break up the flatness of the pattern a little bit. I might do it on the belt as well. As for the hands and feet, what I did is they kind of sewed it like a Spider-Man suit where the hands were an entire glove. So earlier, like an hour ago, I just sort of cut it like this, because I'm going to be wearing gloves on top of this and boots, which I'm going to show in a minute. And so it just makes it easier, you know, if I have to use my phone, I can just take the glove off and have my fingers free, but it still keeps everything nice and tight because it's wrapped around my you know, little, whatever this divot is called between your thumb and finger. And it's way more comfortable, because if I just had the whole, you know, spandex glove underneath another glove, it would be so hot. And the feet, I kind of, like, I don't want to stick my foot in the camera right now, but I guess I'll do it to show you what I did to the foot. I have it like this. It's basically just sort of wrapped around the bottom of my foot, so it doesn't cover my whole foot, but it maintains, you know, the stretchiness of the suit. And it's way more comfortable that way, and I really like it. And no one's gonna see that because it's gonna be in a boot, so it doesn't really matter. Ben really nailed it when it came to like the piping, for example. Like he put this seam on the front for like a faux zipper line. It's got these piping lines around here. They go down onto the legs, if you could see that. They just look really, really good, and they flow really well with the whole pattern. They got nice highlights and shadows on them to make them look 3D. And I just love it. I love everything he did with this pattern. It's beautiful. So yeah, now without further ado, let's just get into the full reveal of my Fantastic Four Human Torch suit on me. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy the Human Torch suit so far. In the next video I'm going to go over the gloves and the boots that I got for this thing, and I'm going to go over how I'm going to do the fire effect on the arm in a more in-depth way. This was just showing off the suit though. I'm really, really happy with how it looks. It's really surreal to see, you know, my original design on me, and it came out better than I thought. It really blew my expectations away. So thank you so much for watching. Till next time, this is Luke 101. Thank you.